Is this thing on? My name is Harrison, for those of you that don't know. And for those of you that do know, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. It's 2025. Let's lock in. Let's make this year a great year. I have a few videos coming out over the next few weeks, a week or two. And I'm starting off right. Starting off this year right. I'm going to talk about some of the tidbits and notes I've been taking. I'm gonna start talking about the series and the channel direction for 2025 and everything in between. So if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends, family, and or animals. And let's get straight into the video. So today we're talking about this bad boy right here. I hope y'all can see this. Atomic Habits. I started reading this book. I'm really locked in heavily this year on this book. I've had this book about maybe since last year, and I just started I downloaded the Atoms app, which is the Atomic Habits a companion app that is a companion to the book. I started reading it very heavily, started getting invested into my own atomic habits and building those. And we're just going to talk all about that, about building good habits and breaking bad ones, which is the book is all about. First, we're going to start with the feedback loop. So, my notes pulled up on this screen. The Atomic Habits feedback loop consists of 4 stages that form a cycle: cue, craving, response, and reward. And it goes as follows. Cue is the trigger or signal that initiates the habit. It can be a specific time, location, emotional state, or preceding action. So I would say my cue for this year was I wasn't satisfied where I was with streaming, and I wasn't satisfied with where I was with content. So that was like my emotional state. That was my preceding action was I'm not like the action of not being satisfied, or the emotion of not being satisfied with the current state of my content, which is where I decided to take a forward and thinking action of pursuing streaming kind of full time, honestly. I've been streaming every day since the beginning of the year, twitch.tv/jicobeee. That is twitch.tv/JICOBE. Where I stream every day. I stream Call of Duty, I stream just chatting, I stream everything, honestly. Just showcasing and broadcasting my life and trying to make timeless memories is what I told a guest of mine today at Target, a customer. The next stage in the feedback loop is craving. This is the desire or motivation to perform the habit, often driven by a craving for the change of state the habit provides. And I think streaming this so far has just brought me pure bliss, pure nirvana, pure happiness. It's really that's the motivation I have to behind the streaming, the discipline I have to stream every day. It's hard some days. I don't want to stream. I don't want to get on Call of Duty. I don't want to do just chatting, but I have to learn to push through those non-factors and those I guess you could say those things that are outside influences. Really, they're not internal by any means. And then thirdly is response. This is the actual behavior or action you take in response to the cue and craving. It can be a thought or a physical action. So I guess this is a physical action of me taking a physical, and actually it's a thought too. It's like I'm thinking about streaming. I'm loving streaming. Every day I wake up, I want to stream every day. And it's a physical action because I'm actually physically doing the streaming thing. So it's not just me thinking about it, it's me physically doing it as well. So that's the response. That's the behavior action you're actually doing in response to the cue and craving. Whereas the cue is the trigger, like, oh, this is what triggers me wanting to do the habit. And then the desire to more motivation to perform the habit is the craving, and the response is the behavior or action you take in response to the cue or craving. So that's the actual habit. And then the reward is the benefit or satisfaction you gain from performing the habit, which reinforces and strengthens the habit loop for future repetition. So every day, reward, getting followers, getting notoriety, creating clips, creating viral moments, stuff like that. That's the reward I feel is the it's like the relief, the sigh of relief that I get at I'm creating something new and I'm creating something worth building for. So this loop highlights how habits are formed and maintained, emphasizing the importance of creating positive cues and rewards to encourage beneficial habits. So I look at that as you have to create great and positive cues. You gotta have to create a great trigger or signal, and that signal will create a positive reward in the end. And now we move on to the four laws of behavior change, which are designed to create the feedback loop. So this is kind of like piggybacking off the feedback loop that makes habits more likely to stick. Make it obvious is number one. This law emphasizes clarity and visibility. Clearly defining the habit you want to build and setting cues in your environment ensures that your behavior becomes automatic. Seeing these cues serves as a reminder to act. So every time I see my Stream Deck, every time I see my mic, every time I see my IEMs, my controller, my computer, whatever the case may be, it it triggers me to go stream, go play, go do this, go do that. Third, every time I see my notebook, every time I see the Atomic Habits book, it triggers me to go read a chapter, go jot some notes down about what you're thinking about, what you're building on, the Atomic Habits that you're building, stuff like that. The second law of behavior change is make it attractive. Dopamine plays a key role in habit formation. Making habits appealing increases the likelihood of following through. You can achieve this by associating the habit with something positive or by using temptation and bundling, pairing the action with what you want to do with one you need to do. So, for example, I could like literally come up with a temptation bundle right now. I need to stream, but I also want to listen to new music. I can listen to music while streaming. So it's like I need to stream, right? Because that like fulfills me and it brings me the most joy and brings me the most desire to build on this content journey. But I also want to listen to new music on stream. So it's a 50-50, like wanting to do something and needing to do something. And making it easy is number three, which is actually the law I'm on right now, which is around chapter 11 or so. Reducing the friction involved in habit adaptation makes it easier to start. Simplifying tasks and breaking habits in smaller steps ensures that you can effortlessly integrate them into your routine. So, like I said, I try to take streaming as simple as possible. I take it to a service level. Stream every day. Stream for however long every day. Jot down content ideas. Script. I like literally scripted 5 videos after I streamed this morning. I went to work and then I came home and ate and did some other things and then I typed up these scripts for these videos. So I feel like me pairing I need to make content with also I need to stream and other things like that. So I feel like making it easier for me and making it more appealing for me as well, making it attractive and making it way more obvious that, oh, I need to stream, I need to upload, I need to do this, I need to do that. Then third, I need to lock in. Like I've been telling people, I need to lock in, I need to lock in, I need to lock in. And now that I'm locking in, it makes it a lot easier for me to lock in because the more I lock in, the more I build those habits, good habits of locking in and learning and evolving and stuff like that, and remembering, oh, I need to upload, I need to stream, yada yada yada. It makes it easier on me. Make it satisfying was the last law of behavior change. Immediate rewards and reinforce habits. By attaching instant gratification to your habits, you create a positive feedback loop that encourages repetition. I'm sorry. So basically, I look at this as I haven't read this law yet, but basically, I look at this like if you attach you're getting something immediately after you create these positive habits, you can create a positive feedback loop, which is cue, craving, response, reward, like we just discussed, and it in turn creates more habitual moments, if that makes sense. So together, these laws form a feedback loop that strengthens habits through clear cues, attractive incentives, minimal effort, and satisfying outcomes. So how I'm incorporating the feedback loop into 2025 and beyond is basically by streaming every day, getting on and streaming every day, uploading pretty consistently. And some of the topic habits I'm building is, or are, streaming every day, journaling almost every day, talking to good people, surrounding myself with good people every day, not announcing things until they're done. I'm kind of failing at that part, but I'm working on it, and I'm not announcing as much anymore. I'm not revealing as much of my life to people anymore. Some habit stacks I'm building. So a habit stack is when you have an existing habit and you want to link a new habit to that. So that could be 10 push-ups after you brush your teeth each morning, or that could be you want to link the habit of me specifically streaming and then using my resistance band to get a nice little, you know, some energy off after the stream, to get those the dopamine and that serotonin flowing, which it says this method leverages the natural cue that the existing habit provides to trigger the new behavior. So I stream, I get off resistance band. Stream, get off resistance band. Stream, get off resistance band. So it continues to build more and more new habits off of existing habits, and you can build those new habits. Those new habits can build existing habits. No, those are existing habits that built the new habits can build more new habits. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. And how streaming integrates in my atomic habits is basically like I stream every day. I get more rewards. I get more notoriety. I get more followers, and it just creates a positive cue in me. It creates a positive trigger in me, and it creates positive cravings and creates positive responses, creates positive rewards, and temptation bundling combines an app. And I want to talk about temptation bundling real quick before we splice this video up. Temptation bundling combines an action you need to do, but may procrastinate on with an activity you love doing. This approach helps increase motivation by making the necessary action more attractive. For example, you might love yourself to listen to your favorite podcast only while you're exercising. So something I need to do, no, something I love doing is streaming, right? Something I absolutely need to do is clean. So I only clean my room on stream. That way, as it's done, and both things are working hand in hand with each other, mano with each other. I think that's a terrible example, but sometimes, like when you're caught up in the content loop and you're just bumping out content, you don't have time to do other things, and you don't have time for other people. You don't have time for other entities. It's hard to maintain that loop. But anyway, my name is Harrison. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace.